we are officially on week 2 of egg hatching. So each week, the first thing we need to do is we need to increase the humidity in the machine. Increase is just a fancy word for more. And remember, humidity is when the water evaporates from the bottom of the machine because it gets really hot. It evaporates into the air. The machine always stays at 38 degrees Celsius. We never change the temperature the whole time. So what else could we do to create more humidity? Can you think of anything? If you said add more water, you are absolutely correct. This is the water bottle that we got with the machine that we use to stick in the machine, and we add more water. In the first video, you saw me add water to the middle column at the bottom of the machine. Now we're gonna add it to 3 different columns in the machine, so 2 more than the first week.
I want you to look what's happening at the top of our machine. So this is a great way to know that we have increased our humidity. Now what is happening? Why is this happening? So in the bottom of our machine, we have our water. The water is getting warm, and when it gets warm, it evaporates and rises into the air. When it rises into the air, it starts to condensate, just like it goes up into clouds and causes condensation in the clouds. Now, this air is trapped in the machine, so it's doing it at the top of our machine. And just like in the clouds, the water droplets are collecting, and eventually you see they're getting really big and heavy. These ones look like they're getting pretty big and heavy. And when they get really heavy, then they will fall from the top. Just like in rain clouds, when they get big and heavy and they collect in there, it will fall down, and we call it rain. So we have our own little water cycle happening in our incubator right now. That is pretty cool.
It is day 10 and we are ready to check on our eggs. Let's take a look inside and see how much they've grown.
Oh my goodness, look how much they've grown. That very dark black circle you see there, that is its eye. And if you look really close, you can also kind of see legs moving. That is really cool. Look at all of our eggs and how they've grown.
Do you notice something different about egg 12? Do you see that circle on the side of it? That is an air cell. All the eggs have it, but it is usually on the bigger end of the egg, not in the middle. The air cell is a very important part for hatching. The embryo develops with its head just below that air cell. When it is ready to hatch, it breaks through into that air cell so it can breathe while it breaks out of the shell, because it can take a long time. Right now, this air cell is in the wrong spot. I want it to go back to the end of the egg, so the chick can have a space to breathe while it hatches out of the shell. After doing some reading, I need to put this egg sitting up in the incubator instead of lying down. Let's hope that as this chick gets bigger, and so does the air cell, that it will go back towards the end of the egg. All right, let's learn a little bit more about chickens. Here's the picture of the life cycle of a chicken. Chickens are a type of bird. The male is called a rooster and the females are called hens. It is the female hen that lays the eggs. A hen will continue to lay 1 egg a day until it has around 12 eggs. A group of eggs laid by a hen each day in a row is called a clutch. So if you see a group of eggs sitting in a nest for a chicken, that's a clutch. Then the hen sits on her nest of fertilized eggs for about 21 days. The eggs hatch and the baby chicks come out. The baby chicks grow into adult chickens. A rooster if it's a male and a hen if it's a female. Hens may start laying eggs around 6 months old, and the life cycle starts all over again. All right, let's review the life cycle of a chicken again. So we have our adult chickens, a rooster if it's a male, and a hen or a hen if it's a female. The hen lays her clutch around 12 eggs. She will lay an egg each day until she has her complete clutch. Inside the egg is an embryo that will start to grow when the hen sits on her clutch and keeps them warm. Or in our case, if you put them in an incubator to keep them warm. The hen sits on her eggs for 3 weeks. That's 21 days. That is a long time to sit. She will only get off the nest to eat, drink, and go to the bathroom. The baby chicks will grow until they are big enough to use their beaks to break out of the shell. When they first come out of their shell, their feathers are all wet. We call them hatchlings. The baby chicks quickly dry off and look super fluffy and cute. It takes about 30 days for them to grow all their feathers. Then they grow to be adult chickens at around 6 months. And that is the life cycle of a chicken. All right, let's take a look in our eggs. This is day 14. They've grown so big that most of the egg is dark now. It's really hard to see into it, and you can only really see shadows moving. All of them look to be growing really well. Just egg 5 wasn't really moving, so we'll keep an eye on that one. All right, this is really cool. I've never seen this before. You can actually see the chick's feet through the egg. Do you see all those toes? Egg 12 is still growing strong. The air cell is still on the side of the egg, but it still looks to be growing and moving. So we'll keep an eye on that. Well, next week we have a very exciting week. It's going to be a video all about hatching. So stay tuned. Hopefully we have a lot of baby chicks next week's video. All right, till then, see you later, friends. Bye.